Shalom, and welcome back to Bnei Noach Academy, Thoughts on Life. Please remember to hit the like button, to subscribe, and most importantly, to share this insight and inspiration with friends and family. So as we are preparing for the festival of Sukkot, this very special holiday, which is also called Zman Simchatenu, the time of our joy. This is time of great joy, as we mentioned in a previous class, that the Sukkah represents God's embrace. But I want to focus in now on the actual observance of this mitzvah, of this commandment, and how we can apply it to our lives, even for those of us who are not directly obligated in sitting or eating, dwelling in an actual sukkah as prescribed in the laws of the Torah. Think of the sukkah in the following manner. The sukkah, which means a hut, is designed in such a manner that the person is covered from all sides by this sukkah, which becomes a holy abode, as it is the edifice, as it is the material that helps perform this special mitzvah and helps make up, so to speak, God's embrace. Now, a sukkah has to have 4 walls, ideally, and of course, a roof which is made out of natural growth, either trees, leaves, branches, maybe fruits, but something that will provide shade, enough shade, that there will be more shade than sunlight protruding into the sukkah, but at the same time where you can see the stars, at the same time where you can see the heavens. But at the end, we are covered from all sides because obviously there's a floor, there's a platform. Thus, think of this special, very unique observance in the following manner. The way it's observed is that you walk in and sit down. In other words, you physically have to be inside of this sukkah in order to perform the commandment, in order to fulfill this mitzvah. Now, this is unique because every other single observance in the Torah, whether it is prayer, whether it is study, whether it's this particular mitzvah or that particular mitzvah, typically involves one or perhaps at most several of our body parts, several of the elements of the body. Whereas this mitzvah involves the entire body. Even the smallest toe on your foot is performing the mitzvah equally as much as your brain that's in your skull, that's in your head. Now think of it. What is the message here? What is the takeaway? What could we actually glean from this and take with us for the entire year? Now, the reason why I emphasize to take with us for the entire year, because ostensibly the festivals in the Torah are not just meant to last during their 7-day period or 2-day period or 1-day period, in other words, during their tenure, but rather their influence, their impact has to be felt for the entire year. In fact, if you look at it from the proper Torah perspective, it's like a spiritual battery charge. And we charge our batteries with different types of energies. In this festival, we get this energy. In that festival, we get that energy. In Sukkot, we get this energy, the idea that every single part of our body could and therefore should serve God. See, some people are very keen on, okay, with my brain, with my heart, maybe with my mouth, I'll serve God. Well, where do my feet come into the picture? How are my feet significant? How is any other part of my body significant in serving God? The lesson in the sukkah is that every single part of the body equally is vital in this special endeavor, in this most blessed of missions that we have in our life, which is to serve God. We need to, of course, sometimes look for ways to do it, but we need to be cognizant of the fact that everything we do, every part of our body that does it, is involved in the mitzvah, and gets the benefit of getting closer to God. And through that part of the body, that particular part of the body, gets the whole body that's connected to it and that's vitally connected to it closer to God. So never underestimate the power, even of your feet, because the truth is when you walk, when you go to do something good, to do kindness, to observe, perform a mitzvah, your feet are key elements in getting that mitzvah done. So they are no less important than the hand that's doing the mitzvah or than the mouth that's uttering the words of the mitzvah, and so on and so forth. This is one of the takeaway lessons from the holiday of Sukkot.